My wife, Sarah, and I had what I thought was the perfect marriage. 10 years, 2 amazing kids, a beautiful home. We had it all. Or so I believed. The change was so subtle at first, I almost missed it. It started with her phone. It was always with her face down on the counter, or clutched in her hand. She started smiling at texts, a private little smile that wasn't for me. I'd ask who she was talking to, and she'd just say, "Oh, just a friend from my new yoga class." I didn't think much of it. We all need friends, right? But then the distance started to grow. Our late-night talks, the ones where we'd share everything about our day, became shorter. Mine somewhere else. She started staying late at yoga, coming home energized but distant. The little things we shared, our inside jokes, the way we'd finish each other's sentences, they all began to fade. I felt like I was living with a roommate, not the love of my life. One evening, I tried to talk to her about it. I said, "Sarah, are we okay? You seem so far away lately." She just brushed it off, telling me I was being insecure and that she was just busy. But my gut was screaming that something was wrong. The term emotional affair popped into my head. I'd read about it before, an affair of the heart, where all the intimacy, the connection, the emotional support you're supposed to give your partner are given to someone else. It felt like a perfect description of what was happening. The turning point came one Saturday. The kids were at their grandparents', and I had planned a special date night for us, hoping to reconnect. I made her favorite dinner, lit some candles, and put on the music from our wedding. When she walked in, she barely noticed. She was on her phone again, typing furiously. I asked her to put it away, just for one night. She got defensive, saying I was controlling her. An argument blew up, the biggest we'd ever had. In the heat of the moment, I just said it. "Are you having an affair?" Her face went pale. She denied it, of course. She said there was no one else, that they were just friends. But her eyes told a different story. "Then let me see your phone," I said, my voice shaking. That's when she broke down. She admitted she'd been talking to a man from her class, Daniel. She swore nothing physical had happened. But she confessed that she'd been sharing her dreams, her fears, everything with him. She was emotionally entangled with another man. Hearing her say it out loud was like a physical blow. It hurt more than if she'd confessed to a one-night stand. This was a betrayal of our connection, our shared soul. She had given away the part of herself that was supposed to be mine. She said she didn't know how it happened, that it started innocently and just grew. She was lonely, she said. Lonely.
Ow!
How could she be lonely when I was right here? The weeks that followed were a blur of pain and confusion. We were walking on eggshells around each other. The silence in the house was deafening. I felt a mix of anger, betrayal, and a deep, profound sadness. Was our marriage over? Could we ever come back from this? I loved her, but the trust was shattered into a million pieces. We decided to try counseling. It was our last hope. The first few sessions were brutal. We unearthed years of unspoken resentments and miscommunications. I learned that my long hours at work had made her feel abandoned, and I realized I had taken her for granted, assuming our love was a given that didn't need constant nurturing. She learned how deeply her emotional betrayal had wounded me. It wasn't just talking. It's been a slow, painful process. Rebuilding trust isn't something that happens overnight. There are good days and bad days. Some days it feels like we're finally finding our way back to each other. Other days, the ghost of Daniel hangs between us. An emotional affair doesn't leave bruises, but the scars are deep. It's a reminder that the most intimate connections are fragile and need to be protected fiercely. We're still fighting for our marriage, and I hope we make it. If you're going through something similar, remember, you're not alone. Reach out, talk to someone, and don't ignore the warning signs. Thanks for listening.